first time a different coach?
Well, so many things have changed at the training ground. From the coaching to the schedules to everything. I mean, every coach has their own way of doing things, and for us, it's changed a lot. We're working harder than we used to work. We're doing a lot of work in the gym. That obviously we always used to do, but I think it's turned up a notch. He's a coach that wants us to press, to run around a lot during the game. So obviously, if we want to be ready for that in the league, we have to do it in the training, and that's one of the things that has impacted most on the players.
You say harder, but harder in what way? Physically, mentally, tactically?
A bit of physically, definitely. We're having loads of double sessions, longer sessions, and then loads of gym stuff to do, which some of them we used to do with under Wenger as well. But as I say, there's just like a bit more loading because we need to cope with what the coach is going to demand from us, and a bit of everything. Tactically, obviously, both coaches have different identities, different ways of playing the game. So we're training on that because the quicker we can adapt to their way of thinking and the way of playing, the best we're going to be.
Unai Emery's talked about wanting to have 5 captains. Would you see yourself as a potential captain? Is it something you would like to do, to take on the responsibility?
I mean, I've always considered myself a leader, even if I don't wear the armband. That's not important for me. When I'm on the pitch, it's all about communicating with your players, about helping the young players when they're coming through, because I've been that player as well, and I'm making everyone feel good. I think in the team right now there's loads of leaders like Peter. We have players like Messi as well. Which it doesn't strike as someone that could carry it, but in the dressing room is someone really respected, and that's what you need for a captain. So there's loads of people in that dressing room that can do it, and for us it's more about helping each other, whoever you are, whatever title you have, and that's the way forward.
Aaron Ramsey has been doing it just for the last few matches. A bit of uncertainty over his future. How important is he for this club?
I mean, I think he's an icon in this club already. He's been here for like 10 years. He's played so many games, and he's scored many important goals as well for this club in the FA Cup finals. And I think he deserves all the stuff that's coming for him. The captaincy that has been carrying for this pre-season, and everyone in the dressing room hopes that obviously he stays. I think he's an important part of our dressing room, of our squad, and he's a great player that he's got a lot more to give still.
Do you sense that he will stay, that he will sign a longer term deal?
I mean, I've always seen Aaron Ramsey as an Arsenal player. I couldn't see him nowhere else. So what can I say? At the end of the day, it's all up to him and his agent and whatever they think. But I'm sure, hopefully they'll get to an agreement and he'll stay at the club.
Is it something the players talk about among yourselves?
Not really. I mean, it's more about the newspapers and the media. In the dressing room, we have our own stuff that we talk about. Right now, everyone's like really focused on getting ready for the league, on getting ready with these few games that we have here in Singapore, and then after in Dublin and Stockholm, and we just want to get ready for it. We have more important things to think about as a team than that, and I'm sure whatever he is, he'll make the right decision.
Hector, your own future is something that's talked about a lot. You're linked with Barcelona and Manchester City. There's a new manager here. Do you want to stay at Arsenal? Are you committed to Arsenal?
I mean, it's crazy that people ask me these questions all the time. I signed a few years ago. I signed a very long-term contract. So I've never said that I wanted to be anywhere else. I'm very happy in London. I'm very happy at this club. He's the club that have made me who I am, who has given me the chance to be the footballer that I am today. So I don't want to be anywhere else.
We saw a nice photo of you on social media the other day when you joined 7 years ago. You had the number 2 shirt as a gift, and you now have it as your own. Do you have a close bond with this club in the fact that you came here so young, you moved from another country? Is that what the bond's born out of?
Well, of course. I mean, Arsenal was always a great club. When I was young, I used to follow players like Thierry or Pires, and obviously it was a club that I always looked up to when I was playing back in Barcelona. And then obviously when I got given that gift when I was only 16, I could never imagine that I could be carrying that number now. And for me, it was a sign of progress, of doing what I never hoped I would be doing actually. But it's a dream come true for me. So for now, to carry a number that so many great players have carried, it makes me very proud.